later, celebrity chef Tanya Holland puts a soulful spin on the classic shrimp and grits.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a brand new year, so it's time to declutter our lives and organize our homes. So here to help us do just that is the decluttering expert herself, Miss Tracy McCubbin. Welcome, Tracy, to our home.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
All right, so Tracy, some of the statistics I read were mind-boggling.
Yes.
How big of a problem is cluttering in our country?
We're facing an epidemic in this country. I mean, homes are so crowded. You know, when you add a child into your house, you increase your possessions by 30%.
One child.
One child. So if you add 3, that's 90% increase.
Oh my gosh.
Only 25% of Americans can park their cars inside their garages. And see, clutter.
Oh,
Look,
boy, clutter just falling off. I don't even know what just happened. I'm just going to put it there.
But 1 in 10 Americans have off-site storage because their homes are so full they can't even keep all their stuff in there. Oh, wow. Does someone have off-site storage?
Maybe.
How long have you had that storage?
Well, I had it for a year, and I actually had to get pictures for the show, and I had to go there last night to get them out of the unit.
Storage, oh boy.
It's true. It's like I kept, I think, a storage space for about 5 years.
Right.
And when I finally went back in, I didn't know what was there, and I ended up throwing everything away. So for 5 years, I spent.
Don't add it up. You'll be sick to your stomach. It hurt. You're like,
you, in fact,
I still have mine as well.
You do. I'm telling you.
You could buy it all over again.
I know.
But I know.
But people, it's a little bit of like that. I can't let go. You shared some photos with us about people who, you know, typical cluttering spaces that you see.
Exactly.
Let's take a look at these. What are we looking at?
So this is an off-site storage space that somebody got because their garage was too full. So they're renting to store empty boxes. This was someone's living room. This is
living room?
Yeah, and look, these aren't hoarders. These are just people that have so much stuff they move it into the living room because they can't go into
That's
other
like a
rooms.
it's a dying room, not a living room.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And this is a kid's, let me tell you something, Tracy.
Yeah.
That would not go over well in my house.
Well, and let me talk to you. The reason this family called me in is because they just had a nightmare getting their kids out of the house in the morning ready for school because nobody could find clothes to get ready.
Wow.
Well, how could you find anything? Whoa.
This is a basement. I think they haven't been in it in about 25 years.
So how do you approach a family that you're working with?
Absolutely.
To sit there and go, this is out, this is gone.
How can you approach someone?
She's asking for a friend.
I hear the cry for help. You know, the first thing we talk about is what's the vision for your home, right? What's kind of life you want to be living? You know, you guys create these beautiful spaces, and you know what's getting in your way. So that's the first thing that we talk about, and then we talk about, you know, what can you let go of? What are the excuses that you're telling yourself that you've got to keep?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we would all like to think that our home, our beautiful home here, was not cluttered. We'd like to think that. But we would be very wrong. Because Tracy,
and lying.
And be a liar as well. So Tracy, you came in earlier today and you did a little bit of decluttering in our very own craft room
I did.
So what was your plan?
So basically I created what I like to call everybody in their home has a catch-all room where I don't know what to do with this. Put it over there. I don't know what to do with this. I'll put a junk room.
Junk room.
Junk room. Exactly. So I recreated what I see all the time with clients.
All right, let's take a look at what you did.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So it looks so overwhelming, but what I tell people is start with like. Toys with toys, electronics with electronics, books with books. Create the categories and then do your boxes. Shred, donate, e-waste, keep. Put signs on it, you know, make it easy for yourself, like shredding, right? There's the shredder right there.
Sure.
Right? We could have been shredding all along. I mean, e-waste is crazy.
What is that, like electronic waste?
Yeah, cords and cables and all that stuff.
Hangers? What? You threw this away?
No plastic hangers. Your clothes slip right off. I'm recycling them.
Okay, all right.
But by the way, notice the typewriter. I got that from a client.
We were using it for a DIY project.
Exactly.
Sometimes we get things from garage sales that we need around.
I look at that space and I just think clearer. More zen.
Right, and you want to come in and use it, and you want to create crafts in it.
Well, that's the thing. I cleaned out my kitchen, and I realized I spent more time in that room than anywhere in the house after
in the decluttered room, right?
Exactly. It makes you feel
and you want
nice and peaceful. All right, I'm guilty of it. Maybe this is more of a woman thing than a man thing. But what do you say to people that say, I might need that someday? Or, oh, you know what? I'm just going to save it just in case. Because I do that all the time. I'm so guilty.
Right. I mean, I tell people, like, really look back at history. Have you needed it?
No, never.
Yeah.
But I still might. You don't know.
Right. But if it's a pair of shoes, Mark, I'm looking at you.
Yes, I know.
Right? The chances are you're going to have something else, right? What's more important, the peace of mind and the calmness, or the someday I might need this, I can't?
It's usually the joy of going, what's in it? Oh my gosh, I forgot I had those. And you do, and you're like, those are great shoes. Oh, I love those shoes. I'm going to put them back for later.
Right.
You know?
And you
Never
don't
wear 'em.
10 years later do the same thing.
That's the thing. We want the memories. We want the feelings. We actually don't really want the stuff as much.
So maybe just take a picture of it and
All
keep
the
it.
time. Take a picture.
So how often do you recommend cleaning out, like, every year? Like,
Great question.
Yeah, it's great. I tell people I like to kind of do it with the seasons, like the good old-fashioned, before school starts, right?
Okay.
After spring cleaning is the best. Summer.
a real thing.
Yeah, spring cleaning is a real thing. Summer, after the kids have been home all summer and the house is, use some giant markers, but 4 times
I have
a
no
year.
excuse. I have no kids. It's just me. It's just a bunch of stuff everywhere. I have one animal. I can't blame it on her. It's just mommy. Like, I just...
Well, I can blame it on my kids because they're 14 and almost 16. But you say it's important we educate them.
Exactly.
And how so? What do
So
you mean?
I like to talk about mindful donating, right? I like to, really think about, I think, you guys do these adoptable dogs and, animal shelters need sheets and towels or, talking to kids about, look, you don't play with this toy anymore.
Right.
So why don't we donate it to someone who's going to use it and show them and talk about it. Kids have so much compassion.
Yeah.
They really do.
I actually just did that today. I had a truck, my car full of stuff, and we're donating it today. And Alexandra helped me.
It's great, right? And I'm sure she was on board.
She was so happy about it.
Yeah.
She started, I told the story before, but she started, I said, some babies don't even have food to eat. She said, okay, and she got a cheese stick and put it in the box. I said, well, thank
Sweet,
you. It was a
though.
good
Very,
start.
very
Thank you so
sweet.
much, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to call you.
I know.
Yes.
You guys work it out a bunch.
Right, you all
there.
can find so much more information about donation sites at hallmarkchannel.com, and you can connect with Tracy because a lot of people need her on her website.
That's right. Next, we are playing a special game of Who Am I? Mystery Edition. Dun, dun, dun.